I hear this a lot too. It's all like, the stock market's just for rich people. And I say, man, if you were working for a business, if you're working for a business and you have a 401k or any kind of retirement, I said, you're in the stock market. You don't know it, but you're in the stock market.
Right.
Get with an advisor.
Right.
My one friend, he's worked 4 or 5 different jobs, and he had 4 or 5 different retirement accounts with all these companies. And he's the one that I basically said, look, you need to go to an advisor. You need
Mm-hmm.
to get all this stuff consolidated in one place and figure out where you are.
Mm-hmm.
I said, because you're not managing them. And I looked at some of his accounts, and I said, a lot of this is sitting in, what you're
Mm-hmm.
most of them were sitting in low risk, which I said, you got these when you were young. You were
Mm-hmm.
advised
Right.
wrong. That's when you should have been
Yeah,
taking risk.
yeah. You need to. You don't need
Yeah.
to micromanage your money.
Yeah.
You'll make mistakes. But if
Yeah.
you need to make sure your money's allocated properly for where
Right.
you're at in life.
Yes.
You've got a very good point about
Yeah.
that. So you want to get if you look for an advisor, look for somebody that is a referral. If you not necessarily the big money people that maybe, but people who have successfully who become successful financially working with an advisor, and you can interview a few, just
Yeah.
get the feel. And I'll tell you one thing: if they come out right out of if they don't ask you a bunch of questions, try to get to know you personally, and ask you a bunch of questions about what you want to accomplish, and take a look at your assets. If they come right in pitching you something, forget it, man. That's just
Yeah.
not the way the business is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to work with
Yeah.
somebody that really sincerely is honest and sincerely has motivation to help
Right.
you as much as
Yeah.
they possibly can, over and above what the benefit is to that
Yeah.
actual person. So
Yeah. No, I've, a key point there was I did deal with Ameriprise for a long time, and they were constantly trying to sell me life insurance, and as a investment vehicle, and I never did my due diligence to figure out what it is, but it didn't sound like a great one to me.
so you use your gut.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're trying to sell me something,
Right.
and that's why I like working with you. You're not selling me a specific house brand of anything. So it's like, if you're trying to sell me for example, Ameriprise life insurance, I'm like, I'm sure I can probably get a different life insurance policy through a different company at probably a better price.